8 police personnel, including a deputy sub-inspector, lost their lives after they were fired upon by criminals during a raid in UP's Kanpur. The police team had gone in search of history sheeter Vikas Dubey in Bikaru village when the criminals opened fire on them, news agency ANI reported. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has expressed his condolence to the families of the 8 police personnel who lost their lives. Ace Bollywood choreographer Saroj Khan has died at the age of 72 due to a heart attack at a Mumbai hospital. She was hospitalized since June 20th due to breathing issues. Khan had tested negative for COVID-19. 3-time national award winner Saroj Khan choreographed more than 2,000 songs in a career spanning more than 4 decades. Khan started as a background dancer when she was just 3 and went on to become one of the most successful choreographers who gave us some of the most iconic numbers, including Hawa Hawai from Mr. India, Ek Do Teen from Tezab, and Dola Re from Devdas. The Drug Controller General of India has approved pharmaceutical firm Zydus Cadila to start Phase 1 and Phase 2 human clinical trials of its COVID-19 vaccine. This is the second vaccine after Hyderabad-based Bharat Biotech's Covaxin to get the approval. Drug manufacturers across the world are in a race to develop a vaccine for coronavirus. There are at least 17 vaccines being tested on humans across the world currently. The United States has reported nearly 55,000 new COVID-19 cases on Thursday, the largest daily increase any country has ever reported. A surge in coronavirus cases across the United States over the past week has led several governors to halt plans to reopen their states after strict lockdowns. The daily US tally stood at 54,879 late on Thursday, topping the previous single record of 54,771 set by Brazil on June 19th. Just 2 weeks ago, the United States was reporting about 22,000 new cases a day, and it's now reported more than 40,000 cases for 7 straight days.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday emphasized on carrying out more COVID-19 tests in the NCR cities of Uttar Pradesh and Haryana using rapid antigen kits. He suggested that the focus should be on reducing mortality rate by ensuring early hospitalization of patients. At a high-level meeting chaired by him and attended by the Chief Ministers of Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Delhi and Union Health Minister Harsh Vardhan. He said the adoption of more testing via rapid antigen test kits will help reduce infection transmission rate below 10% as suggested by the World Health Organization. Shah said nearly 90% of screening is possible through these kits.
The expansion of the Shivraj Singh Chauhan cabinet in Madhya Pradesh has left many in the BJP with heartburn. A large chunk of berths have gone to the loyalists of former Congress leader Jyotiraditya Scindia, whose switch to the BJP led to the fall of the Congress government in the state. Supporters of several BJP ministry hopefuls staged protests across the state. 11 of the 28 ministers who took oath on Thursday are from the Scindia camp. Senior BJP leader and former Chief Minister Uma Bharti has written to the state leadership complaining that her suggestions have been totally ignored.
The Election Commission on Thursday extended the postal ballot facility for electors above the age of 65 years and for those who are COVID-19 positive or are suspected to have contracted the virus. In a notification issued by the Ministry of Law and Justice, the government said that people who are under home or institutional quarantine due to coronavirus infection can exercise their voting rights through postal ballot. In several health advisories, people over the age of 65 years have been asked not to venture out as they are particularly vulnerable to catching the highly contagious virus. A day after inviting the request for qualifications from private entities for running 151 trains on 109 pairs of routes, Railway Board Chairman YK Yadav on Thursday said that private train operations would begin by April 2023 and the fares in these trains would be competitive with airfares on similar routes. Addressing a virtual press conference, Yadav said private players in passenger train operations would mean a quantum jump in introduction of modern technology and high-speed coaches. He said the improvement in technology would also mean the coaches that required maintenance after 4,000 kilometers would need maintenance after every 40,000 kilometers, which is either once or twice a month. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday reiterated his nation's commitment to strengthen the special and privileged strategic partnership with India. Putin gave his assurance during the telephonic conversation with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who called him to congratulate on the successful completion of the vote on constitutional amendments in Russia. A statement issued from Prime Minister's office said during conversation both leaders took note of the measures taken by the two countries to fight the COVID-19 pandemic and agreed on the importance of closer ties. Conversation between the two top nation heads is significant in the backdrop of the recent standoff between the soldiers of Indian Army and China's People's Liberation Army.
Union Culture Minister Prahlad Patel announced on Thursday that all monuments protected by ASI will be reopened for the public from July 6. The Culture Ministry had reopened around 820 monuments in June out of more than 3,000 monuments under ASI's purview where religious events are organized. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, almost 3,690 ASI-maintained monuments and archaeological sites were shut down on March 17 to prevent virus spread. Reopened monuments will follow all safety protocols and the wearing of masks may become mandatory for entry. As the number of COVID-19 cases continues to grow, experts recommend that we must wash and disinfect everything properly before using it. Since food is a major part of that, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has released its own guidelines on how to clean fruits and vegetables. FSSAI suggests keeping the produce bought from vendors in the packet itself isolated for some time. Wash them thoroughly with lukewarm water or put a drop of 50 ppm chlorine in warm water and dip them in it. Clean the produce with potable or drinking water. The food body recommends against using disinfectants, wipes, or soap on fresh produce. However, in an earlier post, FSSAI said that in case of food packages, you can disinfect by wiping them with an alcohol-based solution or soap and clean water.